Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Praful, for such an inspirational speech. I thought your speech was really thought-provoking. It hit an important topic about being plugged in, being present in the moment, being attentive. And you had several examples, and I was still trying to hone in on exactly what it is. But maybe it is different things to different people. But above all, it was being present in the moment. To that effect, I'd like to make a few comments on how to make it even more inspirational. And then we'll get to the humorous part of the speech. I thought you could have added a few more benefits of why living in the moment is so valuable. And give some concrete examples of how it's benefited you. Maybe take the same situation in two different scenarios where you were present, where you weren't, and then convince us as to why it's so valuable to be doing that. The other part was, appealing to why there's a problem. Why we're always pulled in different directions. If so much happening in your mind, we either try to do too much at the same time, especially with few of your examples about checking your zip or while driving, where you're just thinking too much. You have your coffee, you have the radio going, you're probably also on the phone and trying to think of an email that you have to finish at home, and you miss the exit. Now, that said, let's go back to the original objectives of your speech today, which was making us laugh. Right? The goal was keep them laughing. And as your evaluator, I'd like to talk a little bit about that and see how we can, make it even more effective. Humor, personally speaking, from my experience, is one of the hardest projects that I have seen at Toastmasters. I find it hard to pull off myself. And that's why we have Toastmasters, right? To try this. If I look at all the jokes that you had, and there are a few that worked, a few at least got a few chuckles, and a couple of them were about your mother-in-law. Now, if you remember, the time when you got the laugh, when the audience actually cracked up, was when you told them what you were late for. And that was probably the moment you could have just let go of their entire joke and stop, and let us enjoy and visualize how frustrated your wife would be, or your mother-in-law, and what would have happened when you brought her home. Maybe the whole way from 101, guessing she came on San Francisco, SFO, you would be listening to how long the journey was and just made it worse, the fact that she had quit it. But just let us imagine and enjoy the moment rather than explaining further, because you've given us the joke, right? The punch, you delivered the punch, and now you could have stopped. The other was fair, like, I am fair, and yeah, don't go by my skin color, I really am fair. And I thought that was a little funny. But the biggest laugh you got was when Atul from the back of the room said, yes! Which was part of your speech, so you should take credit for it, because you were up here. However, what you can learn from that is, humor would come out when you derail the train of thought for your audience, when something really unexpected happens. And so always think about that you do not want to deliver the punch. The most exciting thing, the most surprising thing, or self-deprecating in this particular project, somewhere in between. You want to do it at the end. For your zip, for example, you could have said it the other way around, saying people were smiling, I thought it was the email I sent out or the presentation I did. Little did I realize it was actually, my zip that was open, right? I mean, that would have been much more effective. And finally, when you're delivering it, you want to lighten up the mood and tone it down and allow us to laugh, not keep us on our toes or edge of our seats, and in the sense of being serious or inspiring us. Take a look at a few of those things, and I'm pretty sure that next time we're going to be laughing much more. So with that, thank you for your speech again, and we encourage you to come back here for project number 5. First.